Oh yeah. The return of Dame Dash to the Breakfast Club, and please believe it was all over the place. Now, Dame Dash came and set it off the rip, but also he was an open book and addressed the questions, and it really got into a pretty much of a snapping match between him and Charlamagne, because the ladies really didn't even get a chance to ask any questions. Man, we're going to break this down and more, man. Y'all know how we do it right here on Straight Shooter Podcast, baby. Let's go. All right, baby. So like I said, y'all know the vibes, man. Dame Dash stopped by the Breakfast Club yesterday, but they aired it today to let y'all know what he got going on and how he moving and shaking, and that he done came back, bounced back, dressed all his haters. So I told y'all, man. I told y'all Dame was going to bounce back, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because you file bankruptcy don't mean it's over. He broke that down and more. I'm going to sneak in a clip or two, not no video, maybe a little audio of some of the clips from his Breakfast Club interview, but man, it was wild. I'm gonna put the link to it in the description so that way y'all can go check it out. I'm pretty sure most of y'all have seen it. But anyway, like I was saying, man, Dame Dash stopped through and it was gloves off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they got into it about the bankruptcy. Yeah, Dame let it be known. All right, cool. I filed Chapter 7. And he was basically saying his reasons for filing that Chapter 7 is because his former accountant failed to pay his taxes. Now, whether we want to believe that or not, that's his story. We saying what Dame said. Now, he said that, you know, the former accountant failed to pay his taxes, and by the time he knew it, he was behind. That could happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So he don't lose no points for that. And also, when you file that Chapter 7, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't have no assets to take, what they gonna take? So it kind of gives them a clean slate, not necessarily a complete clean slate, but his debts is clean. So now, you know what I'm saying, he can make some moves. Can't nobody sue him anymore. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't got to keep worrying about all these frivolous lawsuits. And also, he can actually sue the people that's been suing him now. You know what I'm saying? So it frees him up to do a couple things. You know what I'm saying? They also got into the paid in full rights. You know what I'm saying? So he addressed that whole situation. He was like, from what Dame was saying, Dame said no one owns the rights to paid in full. It was a lifestyle. He said he lived it. That's an era for that generation in that city, in that area. That's what it's about. So he actually said he has his own paid in full docu-series, TV series, and movie on the way, because he made another big announcement that he is now, you know what I'm saying? We got to, when you bounce back and you do good, you got to be celebrated, man. It's like I said, man, we don't hate over here, man. We give it unbiased, raw, uncut, unapologetic. So Dame stopped through today. Let it be known, he is now the new chairman of Revolt TV. And he says that he has a situation where, you know what I'm saying, it looks like if he could show them a certain number of this or that, he can acquire it. So shout out to him for that, for making boss moves. Now, of course, you know, he took a jab at Cameron and said, yeah, now I'm his boss and I'm getting money on his block and this and that. You know, that's some Harlem talk, B. We're going to stay out of that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I guess that's the way they play up there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he gave him a little jab. And he also, like I said, he said 50 cents capping, because he said that he actually got a show called Power that he's copywritten and is going to put out on his network with Revolt. So who's capping? Is Dame capping, or is Dame just popping it? Or is the old Dame Dash that we knew, is Dame about to be back in the videos, chain swinging and moving like he used to be? Y'all put it in the comments, man. Tell me what y'all think, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But excuse me. You know what I'm saying? It was the interview was dope. You know what I'm saying? Now, I still don't like to see former friends or employees or anybody feuding online. I feel like anybody that you got their number in your pocket or in your membrane or in your phone to where you can hit them and holler at them and let them know how you feel, that's how men do it. That's how men should do it. I don't believe now, but at the same time, if the disrespect was public, the apology should be public. whenever it goes that way. That's just how I was brought up, how I was raised. But I just feel like if you could reach out and hit someone or touch someone, you should handle it offline, but they go at it how they go at it. And he compared him and Cameron's situation to Godfather. So he basically tried to son him, saying that he was the Godfather and Cam was Fredo. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying that he been betrayed, and at the end he gonna always win. Y'all know how Dame talk, man. That's that Harlem B in him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's just been real wild, man, to see this whole thing unfold. But if everything's going the way it's going, hey, man, I'm not no hater. I love to see a brother bounce back, get his paper up, start living good. But then it got into it with him and Charlamagne, where it just really, sometimes when it's an interview, you might have questions that you want, but sometimes you just got to sit back and let the person, whoever you interviewing, just rock and talk. Because sometimes they're just going to be rambling so much, they're going to answer questions that they know you already going to ask, and then you interject. But, when you start interjecting yourself every time somebody when you ask a question and then ask a question on top of a question, people forget what they're saying, they get irritated, and it's a train wreck. But we all seen this train wreck coming, and we all pretty much knew that Dame wanted to step up there just to have his words with them from the things they were saying. He knew they was going to talk about him being broke. And did y'all see him floss his teeth when he hit him with the ee? I got to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You can't shame a prideless man. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if people that's too worried about what people think wouldn't have been walking around with the old choppers in Granny's old cup in the jar of water. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you ain't getting down like that. You gonna make sure every time you step out, even if we know you got fake teeth, they in there. You know what I'm saying? But he did the right thing, got his choppers fixed. He addressed that. That costs a lot of money. So, Dame was just spitting his truth. But the real part, I just want to play a little snippet of it, is when he actually challenged Charlamagne and said, yo, I do not think you are the masculine man for the children and the culture to be up here representing. And called him said he belonged with the letter people. I ain't gonna say the word, but he went off on him up there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm gonna just play a little snippet. Y'all check this.
You like to play games? Like, I'm not quite, because when you say kids, I was like, and it ain't no disrespect, but I kind of think you're gay. You just act a little gay.
You got a problem with gay people?
Not at all. I've got a problem with people that pretend they're not gay. So let me tell you why.
But
let me tell you why.
Now, see, I'm going to just keep it a band with you. In the hood where I'm from, a man talk to you like that, you get duffed out off the rip. And it went further and further and further down a rabbit hole where he was just challenging his manhood, basically saying how many, now I know everybody's seen it. It's like, it's something on YouTube where, like, if you could just Google Charlamagne confrontations on air, and it's about 40, 50 people that done checked them on the show or barked on them. And basically Dame was saying, the way you up here talking about people, we need a strong masculine man that ain't going for that. What y'all think? Put it in the comments. Tell me if you agree or disagree. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But like I said, man, I'm always a fan for the underdog. It's good to see that Dame is bouncing back. He got his teeth fixed. You know what I'm saying? Apparently he got his money back up. Everything is looking good. Do y'all think Dame is cap, or do y'all think Dame keeping it real? We all seen the video. Put it in the comments, man. Tell me what you think, man. Y'all know how we rocking over here, baby. Straight Shoota Podcast, Swift Dollars. Y'all know how we do it, man. Maschine Mafia TV. Gone.